Hello and welcome. This is Abdul with my video tutorial on Microsoft Teams. Microsoft Teams is a wonderful application for teachers where we see all three components: chats, meeting and files under one section in under one umbrella. We can find all our chats and conversations, we can find all our files, we can find all our meetings in one location. This is the exciting feature of Microsoft Teams. I remember somebody mentioning is the three C's. The first C for colleagues, the second C for content, and the third C for conversation. So all the three C's come under one umbrella in Microsoft Teams. So in Microsoft Teams, actually Microsoft Teams was not free for all in the beginning. It was only available for people having Office 365. But recently, Microsoft has released this application free for all of us to make use of. And we can have all these functions, all these exciting functions to collaborate and to work together with Microsoft Teams. Let me focus only on scheduling a meeting on Microsoft Teams right now, because otherwise exploring all the features of Microsoft Teams will take the whole day for me to complete it. So let's see how we can begin. How we can access Microsoft Teams. First of all, you have to type in teams.microsoft.com in the browser. And when you type this, you'll be taken to this page. You see this page because I have already logged in and my login ID is always with the system. So whenever I open it, it gets logged in. So if you are not logged in, if you don't have an ID, you won't get logged in. So first of all, you have to create an ID with Microsoft. You need an ID with Microsoft. So type teams.microsoft.com and sign up with your details and get an ID from Microsoft.com. So with this ID, you can go to Teams again. Proceed with Microsoft Teams. So if you are logged in, once you logged in, you will see this page like this. Next thing is to select one. Let me click this. I'm going to click one team. Okay. Now if you click, maybe let me go back. Don't have to spend time here. We can go back. And once you click into Microsoft.com, the first thing they will ask you to do is let me do once more, teams.microsoft.com. The first thing they will ask you to do is to download the web app. And let me sign out so that you can see it, because I'm signed in, you don't see it. Let me sign in again. And you will find it. Okay. So the application will ask you to download the application. Okay. Let me do this. Use another account. Okay. Yeah. I'm using my ID here. I am using my ID and password. I'm getting signed in. So once you sign in, the first thing they ask you to do is to get the Windows app. There is also provision for web app. It is always advisable to go for the Windows app because Windows app will be updated every now and then with all the new features. It is easy for us to work with Windows app. But in case you are working with somebody else's system or somewhere else, you don't have to download it on their computer. So in that case, you can go for web app. So I'm not going ahead with these things because I have already downloaded the application. Let me go to the application I have downloaded. This is the excuse me, I beg your pardon. This is the Microsoft Teams homepage for me. So these are the things that we have so many icons. One second. Let me discard all the changes. We have so many icons on the left. You don't have to bother about these things right now. We can explore these and find out the utilities. Let me directly go to the calendar. So I'm going to schedule a session, and in order to schedule a session, I am just clicking the calendar app. And under calendar, we have different dates. I'm going to click the Friday morning, maybe 4 p.m., Friday evening, 4 p.m., this slot. And when I click this slot, this page comes just like Google Meet. I think this is very much same like Google Meet. Just click the calendar, you'll be taken to. And I'm going to type in the name of the meeting, just LOVE. Just that must be need. So below that you can just type in the number of people, required people who are supposed to attend the session. You can write, but it is not mandatory. It is optional. You can write it if you want. Type it if you want. Below the timing is given 4:30 to 4 o'clock to 4:30. So the meeting is all day. You can create it all day, 1 day meeting. So that doesn't mean you don't need the time because the whole day meeting, but I'm going to confine it to 4 o'clock to 4:30 session. So below that you have another option to click, does not repeat or repeat. Okay, if I click repeat, maybe you can repeat the meeting daily, weekly, monthly, like that, or you don't have to repeat it, just a casual meeting. Add channel. Here you can add the people who are supposed to attend the session. By clicking this link, you can see all the team channels. Okay, these are the different teams I have created. And suppose I click staff, this staff. Under the staff, I have so many channels. I told you Microsoft Teams is all about collaboration, creating teams. And every team, for example, if you are creating team for your school, every classroom may have each individual team. And every classroom, under every classroom, there can be several. This is the way how we add channels, several channels for each individual subject. Physics, there can be a channel. For English, there can be a channel. So I hope you understood the terms team and channels. So I'm going to invite all the people under academic activities. So I can just click that, and all the people will be intimated about the meeting, and I can add the details here. I can add the detail location here, and I can add some details about the meeting here. So this is the way how we go ahead with the meeting. And in case of your sessions, your schedules are so packed, maybe your classes have started, you have so many meetings, you might need the scheduling assistant to help. If you click the scheduling assistant, it will show you the free time for most of the members, the good time, proper time for available for convenient for all the members. So this is the way how we can make use of scheduling assistant. And once you click scheduling assistant, and once you do all these things, you can just send the link to everybody you have selected. This is the way you do it. Just click send. And once you click send, the message will be sent to all the people you have invited. This is the way you schedule a session on Google, beg your pardon, on Microsoft Teams. So this is an exciting opportunity for all of us to explore, come out with beautiful and interesting video tutorials. I think of giving it a kickstart. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.